Here's a short explanation of the present perfect. To form the present perfect, all you have to do is to use the subject plus the auxiliary to have or has and the past participle of the verb. For regular verbs, all you have to do to form the past participle is to add ed to the verb, just like you normally would for the simple past. For example, dance would become danced, walk would become walked, and kiss, kissed, adding ed to the verbs. In the case of irregular verbs, however, you have to use the third column of the irregular verb charts. For example, see would be seen, write would be written, choose would be chosen, begin would be begun. You have to learn them by heart. To form the negative of the present perfect, all you have to do is add not after the auxiliary to have. For example, you would get, I have not eaten, and she has not begun. To form the interrogative structure, all you have to do is to use the auxiliary to have or has, plus the subject and the verb in the past participle. So you would get, for example, have you called? Has she seen it? Etc. There are mainly two situations in which present perfect can be used. The first one is when we have an action that started in the past and continues into the present time. For example, we'll say, so far this semester, I have passed all my exams, because the semester is not over yet. Here's a second example. I have taught here since 1999. It means that I started in 1999, but I'm still a teacher. I'm still teaching here. The action continues into the present time. The second situation where we use present perfect is when we have an action that happened in the past at a non-specific moment, or if we don't even know when it happened. Here's an example. She has already talked to her. Why do we use present perfect? Because we don't even know when it happened. Already is not specific. Here's a second example. I have seen this movie many times. Why? Well, we don't even know when it happened. On the opposite, simple past is used when we have a clear time context. Here's an example. I had lunch an hour ago. Why? Because we have a clear context. It was an hour ago. We would also use simple past in the following example. I saw him this morning, because the clear context here is this morning, which was in the past. The following keywords are very often associated with present perfect because they either show that the action took place at a non-specific moment, or that the action started in the past and continues into the present time. However, words such as yesterday, last, and ago are associated with simple past because they indicate a clear context. Now you try it. Use either simple past or present perfect in the following sentences.